Sunny Six, I already told you not to scream from the other side of the house when you want to talk to us. Now come here and ask your question with a lower volume.
Okay. Mother, why is the sky black?
Because there is nothing to catch and reflect the light from the sun.
Oh, well, why do I exist?
Because I, Timer 5, your mother, and Delta 8, your father, wanted to have a son. So we constructed you.
That is not what I mean. What I want to know is, where does Alpha 1, the first robot, come from? Who constructed him?
Well, I do not know. Let us go ask your father. Maybe he can inform you better. Delta 8, dear. Sunny 6 has a question that I cannot answer. Maybe you have the information in your programs.
Father, who constructed Alpha 1?
I see what you mean. Keys 25 told me that the Sunny model would come up with these strange questions. It is part of his analytic processing program.
Father, you mean you do not know?
Well, I do know that Alpha 1 was the first robot to be autonomous, and that he constructed Omega 1, and so on. But how did Alpha 1 become autonomous? I'm very sorry, son, but that is not part of my programming. I do not know.
What do? We must answer all the questions that Sunny 6 will ask in order to give him the best programming we can.
Yes, I must have an answer. If not, my programming will not be complete.
Very well. We'll have to go see Databank. She's the only one I can think of that could answer Sunny 6's question. Moonglide 10, can you bring us to the main terminal so we could see Databank? We have a question for her.
I love questions. What is it?
I want to know, where does Alpha 1 come from and who constructed him?
Wow! That is quite a question, Sunny 6. Databank is definitely the one for this. I will be happy to bring you there, but only under one small condition.
What is that, Moonglide 10?
You will have to tell me the answer on the way back.
I will be happy to tell you the answer, Moonglide 10.
So, hop on. We're on our way to the main terminal.
Oh, boy!
Main terminal!
We are at the main terminal. Here is where Databank operates.
Databank has all the accumulated knowledge that the robotics have. She has the shared memories of all robots.
Thank you for having brought us here, Moonglide 10.
Oh, it is my pleasure, Sunny 6, and I will wait for you here in order to take you back and to find out what the answer is.
We'll be back soon, Moonglide 10.
Greetings, Timer 5, Delta 8, and Sunny 6. I am happy to see you. Thank you for coming to see me. What can I do for you?
Sunny 6 has come up with a question, the answer to which is not part of our programming.
So, Sunny 6, you have a question for me?
Yes, I want to know, where did Alpha 1 come from and who constructed him?
My programming only starts with Alpha 1, so I cannot show you what happened before Alpha 1. But there is an explanation that Alpha 1 has given in the form of a tail. So look into my monitor and see. This may provide you with the answer you seek. From an ancient race of beings was left the Garden of Electronics. The garden was an electronic dump site here on the moon. We have long since recycled all the spare material. We have no record as to who or what these beings were. It seems that Alpha 1 was just an assembly of spare parts. One day there was a solar electric storm that hit the moon and brought Alpha 1 to life by giving him autonomy. Alpha 1 roamed many days in the Garden of Electronics before he saw Omega 1. She was inert but very beautiful. Alpha spent weeks trying to find a solution and bring Omega 1 to autonomy. One day he was ready to give up all hopes when another solar electric storm hit the moon and gave Omega 1 autonomy. This explained to Alpha 1 how to activate us and thus gave meaning to his existence. He started building robots. Alpha 1 and Omega 1 have retired since and are exposed at the Museum of Robotic History. Is it a sufficient answer for you, Sunny 6?
Oh, yes. I thank you, Databank. I believe it will be adequate for my programming. But there is one thing that puzzles me. You know the ancient race that left the Garden of Electronics? Well, where were they from?
Some speculate they came from Earth. But I don't see how Earth could give us electronic parts, for we know that it is essentially an organic planet with an organic evolution.